Hey, good evening, people. I'm Laura Briggs. I'm from Vancouver Island, Canada. I have this problem. You see, I've been counting how many days it's been since the last time I set my hair on fire. That's like 8 or 9 days. Well, I still have the bangs from last month. It's a good thing that ozone layer was there because I could just back comb the shit and use a whole can of fucking hairspray. And sure enough, you know what's going to happen? Because I smoke so much. Whew, there goes my hair again. But it does put me up there with some pretty famous people, like Michael Jackson and the Pepsi commercial, or Richard Pryor and his crackhead issues. Like, what's this? What do you call this? It's Richard Pryor running down the road. That's his joke, not mine. So get mad at him. Let's tell you a little bit about myself. I was 16 when my oldest daughter Tabitha was born. She's Cree. What do you call teenage parents? Social workers, what do you call them, eh? They call them job security. My middle children, well, they're Katie and Mi'kmaq, and my youngest is a Newfoundlander. Well, I guess you could say I was a little bit of a slapper in my youth. When I was young, a buddy of mine, he got the hiccups. They lasted, they just kept going and going and going. By day, the hospital couldn't even do nothing. They sent him home. Well, by the end of day two, the two of us thought maybe fucking would help. Well, it turns out it didn't. No, it turns out it didn't. We tried everything else after that, and just boom, day three, they were gone. Wow. I have three daughters, my favorite son, and three foster kids. And as of the other day, nine grandchildren. I am responsible for 10 people in this world, but I would like to blame that on my mom because her sex life spawned 23 people, man. 23. I live on an island on the west coast. It's not too hot, not too cold. Mountains, oceans, lakes, and trees. Oh, and of course, rodents. Rodents of all sorts. I don't want you to think it's paradise because if you call someplace paradise, you end up kissing it goodbye. Most of the people live on the east side of the island and leave the rest for Bigfoot, hunters, prospectors, and of course, the contestants in the show called Alone on History Channel. Um, my tab She's out there panning gold. She's also looking for Bigfoot. She is determined to get a pick. Pamela Anderson was born here, eh? Uh, yeah, you wouldn't believe how stupid tourists are. They show up at spring break hoping to party on the beach. Well, there's no party on the beach. And if they'd done any research, they'd find out that it was the water 0 degrees, even in the middle of fucking summer, man. But they show up with their matching speedos and towels and flip flops, and man, oh man, they start to shiver. I guarantee you, nobody was thinking of shrinkage when they first set their vacation. I, I, I've been around the block a few times. I learned some really good tricks. One, uh, date guys with the same name. I went out with four Pauls and four Daves. As a matter of fact, I married a Dave. These are the days I know, and all these are the days I know. That's a Canadian joke, and maybe if you watch Kids in the Hall, you might have recognized it. Uh, just one more morsel before I go. Victoria is a navy town with Australian ships, Japanese ships, they all come in. But mostly the American Navy comes in. So if you start dating one of them, make sure you get his real name because I guarantee you there are at least 150 guys by the name of Tex on their carrier. Oh my God. And of course, they're always from Texas. Anyway, that's my time.